If you're just like me, sometimes you just go on Forbes and admire all the people who are on that list. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and many more. Perhaps you take a look at these people and then you turn off your computer and then go to the mirror. And then you see the person and you ask yourself, can this person one day become like them? Well, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. While not all of us will become billionaires in our lifetime, there are sure many lessons that we can take from these people and apply to our own lives. By doing this, hopefully we can get out of our current situation and hopefully make a better situation by looking at these things. So why are the top 1% the top 1%? How did they get there and how do we get there? Number one, they have incredible work ethic. As I said on a few videos, or maybe you've heard this before, Elon Musk has stated before that he once worked 80 to 100 hours a week. And as of May 2019, the average American worker just works 34.4 hours a week on average. So to put this into perspective, Elon Musk was probably working around 3 times as much as the average American citizen. Elon Musk also mentioned in an interview that he once just slept on the floor of his garage just so he could continue to work on his business. Now that is some incredible work ethic, and that is something that we should probably aspire to. And unfortunately, the truth is that if we want to be successful, we're probably gonna have to make sacrifices and do things that we don't really like. Maybe we are going to have to sleep on cement floors just like Elon did once. Perhaps not take a day off in a very long time, and focus all of our attention into achieving our goals and dreams, which is going to bring us to the next point. Number 2, these people focus on their goals. When Bill Gates was attending Harvard, he spent so much time working and studying on his computer projects that he will often miss meals. He didn't do this because someone was forcing him to do it or because it was the popular thing to do. He did it because he knew what he wanted and he was focused on achieving his goals no matter the cost. I'm not saying that we shouldn't eat properly or take our health seriously. In fact, being healthy in the long run will actually help you achieve your success. However, in the short term, there will be times where you will have to be forced to skip some meals, maybe even forgo one night of sleep, or even work yourself to the bone just to achieve your goal. The main focus of this is to focus on your goal and make sure that you are going to achieve it no matter what. And number 3, they're always willing to take risks. For example, Steve Jobs didn't always have the smooth ride to the top. In fact, he was actually fired from his own company at one point. And he could have given up, just go home and lick his wounds. But he didn't. He got back up again and started again. And this time he was even more successful than last time. Why is this? Because he was willing to take risks. He was willing to put everything on the line and go for it. Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard just to start Microsoft. And same thing with Mark Zuckerberg, as he dropped out of school and started Facebook. Both of these men took risk by leaving their studies behind. But for them, it did pay off in the long run. Now, not all of us need to be as extreme as these men. However, we should all be able to take some form of calculated risk. As the saying goes, no risk, no reward. And number 4, they're always learning. And one of the main things that differentiates us from them is their insatiable thirst for learning. They're always learning through books, they're always attending seminars, and they're always learning content that will push their businesses forward. For example, Bill Gates has stated that he reads around 50 books a year. And Warren Buffett has mentioned that he spends 80% of his day just reading. This is something that we can all learn from. We should always be learning new things. Our age or experience does not matter. The more we know, the better equipped we are at achieving our goals. And number 5, they think big. And that's because the average person is okay and fine with just a small increase of salary, perhaps with a new car or just a bigger house. Billionaires are not content with that. They always think bigger, greater, better. And that's because instead of thinking about their next paycheck, they're thinking about how to change the world, how to make a difference. Most importantly, how to make their mark in history. Again, that's something we can all learn from. The thing is that we should never settle for mediocrity. As someone said, if your dreams don't scare you, they're probably not big enough. Number 6, they have a positive mindset. And yeah, Steve Jobs always knew he was going to be rich. In fact, when he was young, he would often tell his friends, I'm going to be a millionaire. Sure enough, he achieved just that. But it wasn't just his words that made him successful. It was his mindset. He truly believed he could do it, and he did. So you need to have this positive mindset if you want to be successful as well. You need to believe in yourself and your ability. The top 1% are always positive, even in the face of adversity. They know that failure is just a learning experience, and they know to not let it get them down. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to adopt this positive mindset and stay positive no matter what. And the last one, they are very resourceful. Billionaires are always finding ways to get ahead of the curve, and they do it by being resourceful. They know how to make the most out of their resources, and they're always looking for new opportunities. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to learn how to be resourceful and find ways to improve your situation. Elon Musk took over Tesla. It was on the brink of bankruptcy. However, he was able to turn the company around and make it successful. How did he do that? He did it by just being resourceful. He understood how to make the most out of what the company had at the time, and that scaled him through the harsh financial climate that they were experiencing. Now, Tesla is one of the most valued car manufacturing companies in the world by a mile, and yeah, pun intended. Make sure you like this video so that it can help spread to more people, and click on this video as that's what YouTube thinks you will like the most. Either way, I will see you on the next one. Stay sharp, Improvement Gang.